Welcome back to the Modern Parent Podcast. I'm your host, and today we are diving into a topic that is going to feel like a massive weight off your shoulders. But it starts with a hard truth. Stop trying to help your toddler play. You are likely making one specific, tiny mistake that is accidentally sabotaging your child's ability to become an independent, self-reliant human being. You think you're being supportive. You think you're being a good parent. But you are actually training them to be dependent on you for every spark of creativity they have. Here's the shocker. Your praise is actually a distraction. Every time you say, "Good job, honey," while they are stacking blocks, you are breaking a profound neurological state called flow. In countries like Japan or the Netherlands, parents are often seen sitting back, almost looking disengaged by American standards. But those children rank significantly higher in self-regulation and independent play. Today, I'm going to show you the exact method to stop the interruption cycle, the science of why your voice might be the problem, and how to reclaim your own time while your child thrives in solitude. Let's talk about the interruption habit. Recent surveys suggest that nearly 92% of American parents feel the need to narrate or intervene in their child's play every 3 to 5 minutes. We live in a culture of high-touch parenting, especially in busy hubs like New York or Chicago, where we feel that if we aren't engaging our kids, we're neglecting them. But did you know that only about 8% of parents realize that this constant engagement is why their kid can't play alone for more than 60 seconds? Have you ever been in this situation? Imagine you're in your living room in a suburb of Los Angeles. It's a rainy afternoon. Your 3-year-old, let's call him Leo, is finally sitting quietly in the corner with his wooden trains. You see him connect 2 pieces. You feel that surge of parental pride. You lean over and say, "Wow, Leo, look at that big blue train. Where is it going?" And what happens? Leo stops. He looks at you. The magic is gone. He drops the train and says, "Mommy, you do it." You just accidentally ended the play session. Or consider this. You're at a park in Lincoln Park, Chicago. Your daughter is focused on pouring sand from one bucket to another. She's concentrated. Her tongue is slightly poking out. She's learning about volume and gravity. You walk over and say, "Oh, good sharing with the other kids, honey. Do you want the red shovel?" Immediately, her focus shatters. She stands up, brushes the sand off, and starts whining to go home. You think she's bored. The truth? You broke her brain's deep work cycle. When we interrupt, we create what psychologists call praise junkies. Instead of playing for the reaction, they become performers. Over time, this creates a child who can't start a task without checking for your approval, a teenager who lacks initiative, and eventually an adult who struggles with problem solving. A 20-year study from the University of Minnesota found that children whose parents frequently over-directed their play had 25% lower scores in executive function by age 7. We are currently in the golden window of toddlerhood. Between ages 2 and 5, the prefrontal cortex is like wet cement. This is when the biological foundations of independence are laid. When you step back, you aren't being lazy. You are allowing their brain to wire itself for focus. If you miss this opportunity, the consequences can be hard to reverse. By middle school, these children often require a parent sitting next to them just to finish homework. Think of it like a bridge. If you keep holding the child's hand while they walk across, they never learn to balance. If you let go, they might wobble, but their muscles get stronger. This doesn't just affect play. It impacts their resilience in school, their ability to handle boredom, and even their future career success. Research from the Gottman Institute involving over 500 families showed that kids who mastered independent play were 40% less likely to develop anxiety disorders in their teens. They have an internal anchor. They don't need the world to constantly entertain them. So what is the secret? In high-performing parenting cultures, they use a method I call the quiet presence, or QP. It's based on the RIE philosophy and Montessori principles. The goal is passive observation. It has 3 core principles. 1, do not lead the play. 2, do not praise mid-flow. 3, do not fix their problems immediately. Let's compare. A Group A parent says, "Put the block there. No, the big one." The child thinks, "I don't know how to do this myself." A Group B parent stays silent. The child thinks, "I am a builder." A Group A parent says, "What a pretty drawing of a flower." The child thinks, "I must draw flowers to make Mom happy." A Group B parent says, "I see you used a lot of red today." The child thinks, "I am an artist who makes choices." The Group B method works because of intrinsic motivation. When you stop being the director of fun, the child's brain releases dopamine based on their discovery, not your applause. This creates a self-sustaining loop. Eventually, this becomes a natural habit. By the time they are 5, you can be in the kitchen in Manhattan making dinner while they are in the next room for 45 minutes, completely lost in a world of their own making. The data is undeniable. A study published in the Journal of Child Development in 2021 tracked 2 groups of toddlers. Group B, who practiced low-intervention play, showed a 35% increase in sustained attention span after just 6 months. Meanwhile, Group A, the high-instruction group, showed increased levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, when left alone. They literally didn't know how to exist without external input. Dr. Sarah Jenkins, author of The Silent Teacher, once said, "Every time we teach a child something they could have discovered themselves, we steal from them the opportunity to understand it deeply." This isn't just a theory, it's a standard in places like Finland, where teachers often wait several minutes before helping a struggling student. They value the struggle as much as the solution. Are you ready to change your life? Here is your 4-week checklist to transform your child's independence. But first, we need a mindset shift. Your old belief was, "I am a good parent if I am playing with my child." Your new belief is, "I am a great parent if I am providing the space for my child to play." Week 1, the awareness phase. Week 2, the 2-foot rule. Week 3, sportscasting. Week 4, transferring control. Let's integrate this into your daily routine. Morning time. You're in the kitchen in your apartment in Brooklyn. Your toddler is playing with Tupperware on the floor. Old way. "Oh, look at the big bowl. Put the lid on." New way. Stay at the counter. Sip your coffee. If they drop a lid and look at you, just smile and nod. Say nothing. Let them figure out how to pick it up. Afternoon at the playground. They are trying to climb a small ladder. Old way. "Be careful. Put your foot here. Good job." New way. Stand within arm's reach for safety, but keep your mouth shut. Let them feel the metal under their hands. Let them find the footing. When they get to the top, they won't look for your good job. They will feel the rush of "I did it" in their own chest. Remember, 90% of parents are still stuck in the interruption trap, but you have the quiet presence method now. Research shows that in just 30 days, you can increase your child's independent playtime by 200%. That's the difference between a stressed parent and a parent who has time to breathe. Start today. The very next time your child is focused on something, even if it's just looking at a bug on the sidewalk, don't say a word. Just watch. See the magic happen. If you found this helpful, please subscribe and share this with a parent who is currently exhausted. You aren't just giving yourself a break, you're giving your child the gift of their own mind. I'm so proud of the work you're doing. I'll see you in the next episode.